2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. Time for the second shot into the first. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Oh, good look at a birdie here. It's tracking. Getting off to a great start at this event.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
He currently shares fourth position. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Playing their fourth shot. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Well, it's a bit disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those two fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Currently at +1 for the day. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the fourth.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Has this got enough on it? Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that? And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Big par saver coming up for this fella. This looks good. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the fifth is another.
Massive fairway here at the fifth. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Henny, do you have a better look at this line?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And back to the play, shall we?
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Very crafty, that shot.
Great touch.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Rich, the par 5 sixth. Reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
This shot here from about 240 yards.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Going with a 3-wood here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par on this one. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 seventh.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
Lovely effort, that. And let's have a look at Tony Fee now.
He's currently in 5th place.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This one's for birdie. And down it goes. And with that now, back to level par. Over to the par 3 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
This one needs to kick left. Okay, that'll work.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
A putt for a place in the top 10. Okay, steady now. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Well, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
What happened there? That's not your best effort. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. That's a touch of class.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. So as we head into the back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
Well, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back 9 to catch them. Let's see how this all ends up.
2 over for the day.
Nicely done.
A birdie putt awaits. Tracking. It was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it, though. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Oh, almost went in. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And now over to Tony Finau.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. And the second shot slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Let's return to live play now. Oh, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make.
This has a real chance.
Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Sitting at a couple over for the day. Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Just take a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Yeah, not much to sweat there. Sitting at 3 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And he's down there.
The breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Oh, dear. Can he get out of here?
He's going to need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. And here we are with the third shot. An opportunity to make a par here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Going with the 6-iron here. Getting ready to play their third. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Currently at +3 for the event. And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole, no need for the driver.
Not bad. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, just skimmed the hole, that one.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you smack talk golf style.
Second shot here on the 16th. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Oh, what a stroke. And that will drop in for a birdie. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke, bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
Going with the 5-iron here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? Well holed. Let's move on. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward, 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
opting for the 5-wood. That was a beauty, right against the hole. That was special. Oh, this putt will be a good one to hold for a round of 71.
And this putt to be even with Tony Finau. Looking good so far.
And down she goes, so it's tournament over now. Well, that was a wonderful tournament to watch, Henny. Unfortunately, no victory for the player, but they did manage to win their rivalry. Very few people can ever lay claim to cutting down Tony Finau.
Oh, absolutely, Luke. He cut down an absolute giant of the game and beat him. Is there anything that this player can't do? I don't know. Who are they going to take on next? I can't wait to see. It's going to be entertaining to the max. I don't think there's anything this player can't do.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.